August 31st. J6 update, news and chat. Let's go, Brandon Fellows. Let's go, man. Brandon Fellows, new American hero. Will not kneel to the man. He's gonna get it too. He's gonna take the heat. He doesn't want mercy from no tyrants. Chat is up. Hello, silly. Hello. Hey, Lana Lewis, how you doing? We're gonna do a combination protest update news here today, since I dilly-dallied through the whole morning today. Also had trouble with the video load from last night at Freedom Corner. It was copyright strike by Bob Dylan. And I asked YouTube to edit it out, and they're still fumbling around with it. So I was able to find it in my library. They say it's got 1,000 views, but I don't know how that happened. And sometimes the numbers in there are not accurate at all. I get different numbers for different views on different videos. So if I go to YouTube Studio, it'll tell me, for instance, a short will have 300 views, but then I'll click on my channel, it'll say it's got 1,000, or it's just I don't even know if it's valid information or not, but it's information that's out there. Hi, Patricia Joy, Portland, Oregon, in the house. Welcome. So as I was saying, the video from last night still has not uploaded. The video from Freedom Corner, and the editing AI at YouTube is still fumbling around with it. So I'm looking, we were talking this morning about alternatives to doing it, letting YouTube edit that stuff out. Because there's just no way to foresee which songs are gonna get that strike. But Bob Dylan's awful high on himself with the rights to his music, in that can't even watch the video that I put, that music was on. I didn't put it on there. That's just the music that was playing when I was recording it there. So that's the scoop on YouTube. All right, we're out here near the Capitol. The Capitol's just right over there. This is a bell tower that was in the shot earlier here. I think it chimes at noon, but I don't know. They might be rebuilding it or something. Everything around here gets rebuilt all the time, because it's not built to last. It's just built to look really cool. Yeah, all right, there's word from Sean, USA. How's it going, man? He has arrived in Chicago. He headed home today. And we look forward to hearing any reports that he's going to have coming up in the future. J6 was a setup. J6 was set up. And I'm right here near a Capitol Police parking lot attendant booth, where I just saw something I could not believe was actually hired by the Capitol Police Department. So hoping it comes out and I'll be able to show it to you. Okay, so last night at Freedom Corner, we had 15 Patriots at least. There was a couple that came in and then left early. We had guests over from the vigil that we were at 2 days ago at the Canadian Embassy, that were there to protest the political imprisonment of Artur Pawlowski up in Canada. And we had a visitor come over. Him and his wife showed up at our vigil site at Freedom Corner, and it was awesome. He had some great words to share with the crowd there. They're on the same page. They're fighting for freedom for Artur Pawlowski, and we stand with them. Started the day with another look at the mechanical room at Freedom Corner, the generator setup. I hope that was exciting for everybody. And that's where our expenses come in. I mean, there is expense to putting on a Freedom Corner event every night. And it's not much, and we're very frugal, but you can donate money to the forashley.com, and that covers Mickey and Nicole and Tammy's, all their expenses for being able to stay in DC. None of them are from DC. None of them want to be here in DC either. But we're here spreading the word. This seems to be working. We got consecutive nights there. We're going to be hitting night number 400 here soon. So we're going to keep it going. Consecutive nights ever since August 1st, 2022. So I think we got some stamina there, and we're doing pretty good. I was honored to lead the prayer at Freedom Corner last night. And all of our ladies, Mickey, Nicole, Tammy, Jen, Helena, all had messages for the world yesterday on many different topics. So I'm really hoping to get this video back up, that you all could see that exactly. We had quite an emotional roll call last night. All right, every night we read off all the names of these guys that are incarcerated right now, and it's emotional. And the reader just couldn't get through the list. And you get thinking about it, every name on that list isn't just a name on a list, it's a human being. It's a presumably, for the most part, innocent human being who thought they were expressing their First Amendment rights here at the Capitol on January 6th. I was looking at these absurd prison sentences that they're handing out right now. We are in the midst of the sentencing for the Proud Boys right now, and they are asking for 33 years for Enrique Tarrio, and I think 30 years for Zola. And this is not normal. I mean, murderers don't even get these types of prison sentences. So it's amazing to watch this DC court just go hog wild with inflated sentences, exaggerated rulings, absurd objections. We had a call from Matt Da Silva, another excellent stream of consciousness on the condition of our country right now and where we stand. And where we stand is we're between the cemetery and the prison, man. That's where this country's standing right now. And I love hearing from Matt Da Silva every night. Then we got a call to action for Jessica Watkins. Still, I mean, she got moved out of DC a week and a half ago or something. She's in a holding prison in Oklahoma, and they put her in a men's prison. And while she was here, she is a transgendered human being. She transitioned to female 18 years ago, way before. Hold on. Silly, I'm going to make liberal use of pinning these comments, and I hope you're all right with this. So if I pin this comment out of the chat, it'll go onto the video that all the other people who are not in the chat, not signed up or participating, they can still get this information. So I hope that's okay, Sylvia. And if I see another good comment, I'll post it up there. Yeah, she's transitioning. She's had some health issues that were not addressed here in DC, so they're still on hold. We haven't heard word from her at all. No emails, no phone calls. Letters that are sent to her are coming back. We have no idea if she's there, if she's well. So maybe this is a call to action for, she's in the Oklahoma FTC, Oklahoma City. Officer Lyon is her liaison, or I can't remember what, her officer that's in charge of her moves right now. So if you can, give a call. She is in dire medical need right now. The last time we talked to her, her ankles were swollen to like twice their normal size. the doctors stopped looking at her, said there's nothing we can do. She's got 2 skin cancerous growths that, yeah, I mean, everybody gets these things, and they need to be removed. I mean, just about everybody I know has gone to the doctor and had these skin cancers tags removed. And on top of all that, she is in the middle of transgender surgery. I know this is an awkward topic to talk about. She's in the middle of it. It needs to be completed. And I mean, I don't know where I stand on this, but man, when you talk to her, she's a woman. She's a woman. And with the left and their lunacy with, you know, if you're in the military and you want to transition, they pay for that. If you're at schools, they want kids to transition, they'll facilitate all that. Well, here we got a transgender prisoner, and they're totally denying their that same acceptance for transgenderism in the prisons. And I believe that's nationwide. So make a call to action. She needs medical attention right now. She needs to be watched. I mean, we need to have access to her via emails or letters or something, just so that we can keep an eye on her. We're trying to take care of all our J6ers with their commissary. If there's family at home, we're trying to help them out. There's multiple different organizations that are set up just for that. So we don't want to lose contact with Jessica Watkins. Brandon Fellows also called in on the eve of his sentencing. I believe his trial's wrapping up right now, and he just let the judge have it, man. Pretty much called it a kangaroo court right to their face. He's holding nothing back. I think the Lord is leading the way with his words. We're playing strength, courage, words come to him, wisdom, tone, everything. Let God's message come through Brandon Fellows in that courtroom directly to the judge and the jury that's going to determine his fate, presumably today. So we'll see about that when we get to Freedom Corner tonight. What else we got? Eric Christie called in from Southern California, or he's from Southern California. He's been in jail here, I think he said 9 months now. I remember when he came in. He was very lighthearted. You know, he's just a happy-go-lucky guy, I think. But he's been down lately, really, really down. So we tried to encourage him, let him know that he was on the phone saying, well, who from Southern California cares about this? And right in our chat, right on 00 Jericho, we had Patriots just saying, I'm in Southern California. I know about Eric Christie. And we were able to let him know that right there was at least 8 people from Southern California hearing his message right away, immediately. Here's a way that y'all can write to the Patriots. This is a Patriot Mail project. Is something that was set up so that we can keep track of them, and we have addresses and all the pertinent information you need to write to the hostages in the prisons right now. And so I think we left him with a little bit of encouragement there. And then we got a call at the end of the night from Jeff Sable, as we have been getting. He's a great guy. He's organizing the phone calls out for us at Freedom Corner. All right, there you go. Silly's got the scoop. So they're sentencing today. And this apparently just came out. Zach Real just received 15 years. 15 years. For a hero patriot. There's a family at home attached to them. This is what we're up against, man. This can't stand. This won't stand until 2024, America. Jeffrey Sable led us in the national anthem. It was a particularly good one because we had so many Patriots there. Oh, here we go. Joe Biggs. Joe Biggs got 17 years. You guys might remember Joe Biggs. He was active on InfoWars a couple years ago. He used to be kind of a correspondent. Back in the Berkeley riots when Trump was running, he was definitely in the news, streaming stuff. He was a Patriot, boots on the ground. Proud boy. They're giving it to him, man. They are sticking it to him. They are no holds back. No sense of justice in these people. None whatsoever. This is outrageous. We had the normal troll invasions in my chat, and Sean's chat just got hammered yesterday with trolls. And he doesn't know who the chat people are and really how to identify a troll yet. So we were trying to help him through. Sean is in need of a mod. And if anybody's interested in jumping in, we're looking for somebody new that can learn with him, that would be able to monitor his chat while he's live streaming. When you're live streaming, you're trying to present a good stream to people, and it is hard to monitor chat at the same time and, you know, remove trolls, people saying dangerous things in your chat. I mean, he had guys saying that they could beat up all the police there, you know, or they got 1,000 friends that are all armed and they're ready to come. You know, saying stupid stuff like that. No. Shoo-wee. Thank you, Sylvia. When will I remember that watermark? What else? Oh, and then we got word that Stormtroopers, he's definitely coming back. But before he gets back here, he has an opportunity to speak to 100 people about the J6 issues. And that's an awesome thing, man. Trooper knows a lot about a lot of the J6 issues by him being here for over a year, streaming it and stuff. So can't wait till you're back, Trooper. That's going to be awesome. And Bob Dylan. Here's to you, Bob. So Bob Dylan likes his song so much that not only can I not play him, but I can't even show you the video. I can't just mute his music out and put the video in. And I think that's what's taken so long here. It's not just an audio strike, it's a video strike on Bob Dylan. Bob, you're a traitor. You're a piece of globalist scum. We were all in your music. I never really liked your music because you're kind of whiny when you sing. But your history, Bob. Your history, man. You just showed your true colors. Dig a nice hole at Spotify, hunker back, sell out, whatever. You're a sellout, man. You're a sellout. Used to be for the people. Now you're nothing but a sellout, dude. I hope you hear this message, Bob. In other things, we did a live stream, a 3.5-hour live stream at the courthouse yesterday. There was supposed to be a prayer vigil that some members that were in Black Lives Matter, they kind of left the Black Lives Matter organization, and they were on board with supporting the Proud Boys that were getting sentenced. But the judge that was doing the sentencing yesterday called in sick. So since that didn't happen yesterday, I guess they all decided to go home or something. They put together a really good short video presenting who they were and why they were coming to DC. Very well done, man. I mean, they spent a lot of time doing it, but really the only people that showed up to pray there was Freedom Corner Patriots, about at least 12 of us, and one guy with a Black Lives Matter t-shirt on and his girlfriend, and they didn't really talk to anybody. We arrived at the courthouse to find satanic chalk drawings all over the sidewalk, right on the front corner of the sidewalk of the DC courthouse, and no workers coming out to clean them. Nobody pulled a hose out. They had names and addresses of people from Freedom Corner written right on the sidewalk there. There was a cop standing there watching all this happen. I questioned the cop, like, does this happen a lot? Do you guys let this happen? So, I mean, here you got it. Try writing, putting pentagrams and 666 all over the sidewalk out in front of your courthouse where you live, and see what happens to you. I mean, this is the swamp that we're dealing with right here. And then, you know, there were trolls out there, and I would set up a camera over here and start filming it. They would walk into the shot. I would move the camera over here. They would start screeching and yelling. Then I would walk down the block and sit up over there away from them. They'd follow me down there. Then I moved again and again. And they're just stalking us everywhere we go. And this is okay in DC. And really, I don't care. I don't care. I'll get up and move. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to listen to them. I'm not talking to them. They are irrelevant minions. They aren't even legion. They're minions. And they think they're satanic and they're doing witchcraft and stuff. Whatever. I got the blood of Christ. It conquers everything. It's the ultimate. Nothing tops that, man. And I know I got it. And it was a gift. It was free. It was perfect. It was timely. So we have no fear here, all right? And if you want to come here, that's kind of the attitude you're going to have, or you're going to have anxiety and stuff. So I'm hanging out with a bunch of really strong patriots right now. And we've learned a lot in the last year or two, and we are on a path that I can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow, but tomorrow a path is going to open up right in front of us. Doors open, and we just got to walk through them and trust. And it pans out every single time, every single time. So glory to God, no fear here. And good luck to the devils, you know. Good luck to them, man. Hope you repent. Hope you realize the disgusting stench you are to God, and turn your life around and try to please Him. It will benefit you also, ultimately. And that's really the only reason you're going to want to do it, because you're so wrapped up in yourself. If you want to make things better for yourself, just repent. Turn to God. Ask Him to come into your heart. Start learning about Him and start a new chapter in your life. You won't regret it. You definitely won't regret it. And then, just before we were ready to go home, I wanted to go play with that like echo chamber thing at the Canadian Embassy, which is right next door to the courthouse there. So we went walking over there, Sean and I. It was a little adventure with both of us here. Walked over there, I go walking up the steps. I was just gonna set up the camera so y'all could hear this cool echo effect that happens up in this architectural feature on the Canadian Embassy building. I didn't even get to the thing. At the top of the steps, some cop that really, I wasn't sure what he was saying. I'm kind of hard of hearing, and the dude was definitely just mumbling. So after some mumbling, I got the opinion he wanted me to leave, so I did. And he told me I couldn't bring the camera up there, so I left the camera with Sean. I tried to get up there again. I was holding a flag and a sign, and he wouldn't let me up there like that. We looked up the rules. The rules said that's the courtyard, and there's a lobby with artwork, and it's open to the public 9 to 5 p.m. every day. So I was denied the normal rights that any other tourist would have at the Canadian Embassy. We learned that the property, the Canadian Embassy, is Canadian turf in the middle of DC, which I remember learning that. Yeah, it's Canadian turf and all. So I wasn't gonna get loud. I wasn't, but I couldn't help myself. So I started trying to yell and get the echo from the street. You can yell towards the dome and maybe get the cool echo and whatnot. So, and they pissed me off. So I brought up Arthur Pawlowski, the political prisoner in Canada, told him what I thought about Trudeau. They're standing with Ukraine. I let them know what I thought about that. And they called the police. And the police came, and then I got, they went up to talk to they spent a lot of manpower on one 60-year-old guy with a flag and a sign. I got a chuckle. So they had a big powwow up on the steps far away from me, so I couldn't hear. And then the two cops that came back down to me and explained to them, okay, you step on this, you can't step here, but you can step here. And if you step here, I'm going to have to arrest you. So I was like, all right. So I didn't step there, and I stepped where they told me I could step. And I continued to barrage them with verbal protest. And I think it's going to be part of a regular circuit now. I mean, I've had it with these tyrants. These tyrants suck. I kept saying, we do not stand with Ukraine. And what I should have been saying is, we do not stand with the government of Ukraine. We don't stand with the government of Canada. We do not stand with the government in Washington, D.C. But we do stand with we the people everywhere in this world. We the people own where we live. It's not the elite. It's your country. It's where you live. It's your homeland. So I'm going to correct myself next time I'm there. And it's nice and convenient. It's right next to the courthouse, so I think it's going to be part of a regular circuit, possibly. So that's about it. How fast did I do it this time? 27 minutes. All right. And plus, it's late. It's almost time to go to Freedom Corner. So, and I didn't see the weird cop over there. So, I'm thinking we're just going to end this. I'm going to go wave a flag and hold a sign over at the courthouse for another 20 minutes or something. It's rush hour. A lot of people going by there right now. So, the message does get out. Get a lot of honks. Get a lot of heckling, but okay, I'm protected, no fear. And I think it's fun. I mean, it's fun. There's better fun to be had today, but we got tyrants in the government. What are we gonna do? Can't just take the day off. All right, Patriots, I wanted to share this beautiful spot with you too. And this is the something bell. I've heard it chiming a couple times. It's really cool. Yes, Stuart, let's talk about solution. That's what this chat is for. It's not the people. I am with the people of the world. I'm with the people of Brazil that want to have prosperity and the pursuit of happiness and liberty and justice. I mean, we got to have these elements for a civilized society. We can't turn into like a country with no police, with the neighborhood warlords keeping peace, you know? I mean, there's some good things about the system. There's some bad things about the system. One of the bad things is that we got zero representation over there in that capital right now. Anything they want, they get in 5 minutes. Anything we want takes 5 years, and then we don't even really get it. So one idea I heard was don't spend any money anywhere on Friday. And somehow or another, if enough people did that, it would show up as a blip on the radar that there is a cohesiveness, a unity in the people, which is what they fear. No, Jerry, we're live, man. We're live right now. Live TV. And if we could do that, I mean, but I'm afraid of hurting people that don't deserve to be hurt, like, you know, mom and pop stores. So I was thinking, all right, let's just not spend any money at Walmart or you know. But I don't know. I don't know if that idea would work. Some type of a national strike would be a good idea, I think. But it would have to be done in unity. And judging by this prayer vigil yesterday, I thought we were going to see some unity with the BLM people. They were a no-show. They were not there. And judging by the number of people that were listening to Al Sharpton, race bait them all day long on the Lincoln Memorial, I don't know. I don't know if we can be that unanimous. And we may not have that unity. So let's keep thinking. I think these chats are where we're going to get the good idea. We pray to God for wisdom. We pray to God for his ideas. And I believe there is a God solution to this. God is going to reveal a plan. But we don't know what it is right now. Solidarity. Remember when we were growing up in Poland, their unifying cry was solidarity, right? We need millions to march. Well, it would be easier to get millions just to do one thing in common. You want to march here? It sucks. They got permit parking all over the place. There's no public bathrooms here. They got all kinds of rules about gathering if you're more than 25 people here. So really, I think it needs to be something more organic, more networked across the country, so that we can show. I mean, people from Nevada would have to fly all the way out here, and that's what we tried at the January 6th, and a lot of people showed up, man. I mean, a lot. And that backfired on us. I mean, look how we were set up, man. Look how we were set up. We were set up. It was a Hollywood production. Hollywood came and trained FBI agents. They knew exactly what they wanted to film. They filmed it and then used it for 2 years with a compliant media that would lie to us every night, and just kept the lie going and going, along with the sickness lie. So here's what I mean. We got to be smart. We cannot look for solutions from our politicians. That's right, Stu. They have proven themselves to be traitors. They're oath breakers. They did not protect this country from enemies within when they certified that election. Some of them did, but I don't know. I still don't have the list of who voted for what that day. I would love to see it, just so I could identify the oath keepers in our government, the people who do respect the Constitution and the protections that it entails, and are diligent with preserving that. Yeah, we don't need any more politicians as presidents. Other people are way more qualified than a politician. Politicians never got a pay, never earned a paycheck in their life. Joe Biden has never had a job at Dairy Queen. I think he was a lifeguard, because remember, he likes roaches and he likes little kids jumping on his lap, and the hairs on his leg turn blonde in the sun. I mean, who hasn't seen that video? everybody that has voted for Joe Biden. That's who hasn't seen that video. It's sick. It is sick when you think about it. It's disgusting, and we do have to do something about it. The continued revealment of corruption from the Bidens while they were in office in our government it's dangerous. It is dangerous to all of us. So we do got to do something. Let's keep meeting like this. We got Freedom Corner. I mean, we're trying all options are on the table right now, except violence. There will be no civil war. And we will, God will reveal a solution, and we will step forward in faith, and Lord willing, it will help. It will work. So I'll leave you on that positive note, folks. Let's grab something to eat so we can be happy at Freedom Corner. And we will see you all there. This is Jericho, over and out.